Enjoy the show. Drive on Lugnutz.
YouTube, Facebook, and more.
Right here.
Right here on Sunday. Welcome to Lugnutz. It's January 2nd, 2022. You made it.
The 280th podcast for Perjangers and Wallhangers Media Network. And, of course, welcome to Lugnutz.
We're going to talk about Chevy going electric. Silverado style. Mazda Carol. Fiat Bath. All five of them. An all-new era of Alfa safety. And if you've always wanted to import something, you can import these. Now legal.
Play on Perjangers. Drive on Lugnutz.
Right on over here to PJAndDWH.com, where you're going to find all the crazy and lug-in nutty moments right up top here at the homepage. As well as on the second tab, Wallhanger Gaming. You'll find me. Oh, yeah, me. Streaming every Sunday, guaranteed or failed, on the Old Republic. And Monday to Friday, you'll find Big Brother streaming every day, 3 to 5-ish, migraines and other situations pending. But you will find it there. All the great lug-in nutty content, and you can also contact a team. Do you have a lug-in nutty ride? Maybe you got a podcast yourself. Do you have an event you want to plan? You can stand on our soapbox and let us know right here, like many have done. But many have also gone right over to the first story.
Right over to the first story, Chevy Silverado goes electric. As we've spoken about in the past, Chevy Silverado has plans for 30 new vehicles. This is one of them with the Silverado. They do have photos down below. They're going to focus on whatever a traditional light-duty pickup truck values are. Do you know what traditional light pickup truck values are?
Maybe this.
Well, they are a personal truck as much a work vehicle with a fleet variant.
I mean, okay.
This is opposed to their Hummer style of their Hummer values, which are personal use and play.
Yeah.
So for Hummers, they're all about play.
Giggity.
I didn't plan that joke out. I really didn't. It just sort of fell out all over her face.
And neck and chest. And,
wow.
I mean,
there are some great.
Look at that. Speaking of face, neck,
they're
going to
go for
what the fuck is
this
that?
is the exterior traditional pickup truck styling. That one's a little bit aggressive with the big spiky wheels there. Off-road tires. It
looks like it has a secret.
It does have a secret. It has a glass roof with smart glass. No convertible available.
Does it have Netflix?
I guess if you have a Netflix account, it is available with the crew cab and short box. Teeny, tiny, little, minuscule box.
I mean, with a truck with a face looking like that, you would have thought that it had like a beefy engine. Not.
I got a smart glass on my roof.
It's not horrible looking.
No,
it's fine looking, I guess. Except
Mass
for
Effect, even.
Yeah, but with Mass Effect, I have to have two other people with me because there's Geth shooting at me.
Yeah, that's not going to help you with the Geth.
They do have interesting things inside, in addition to the 15 cameras outside that's in the standard Silverado. They have the rear step. See that? That's a new feature they'd like to highlight. Not only that, they have Google Automotive inside, regenerative braking, crab walk mode, and more.
Everybody's crab walking?
Yes, so all four wheels will crab.
Okay.
Parallel parking easier, I imagine. It will be based on the BT1 platform with the body frame integrated into the structure. for a safer truck all round for you.
Okay.
Independent suspension with coil springs. Some options include MRC, which is that magnetic ride control, or air ride suspension as options. Range of about 300 miles. Range of about 300 miles. And horsepower from 600 to 1,000, they're guessing.
Yeah.
So if you'd like a man's... Wow, look at
that's
that
the smart
roof.
glass.
That's really nice. We've covered the smart glass several episodes ago.
Yeah, we did, but that looks great.
It is.
Let's
It's
touch
awesome. It does. It looks like an awesome glass they're going with there. And for the whole roof, that's got to be a great driving experience for, especially if you're a passenger. All that
holding
light
hands.
ahead of you.
Yeah, we're holding hands.
Well, how about you hold hands to the next story?
Oh, right. Probably.
Yeah. Because everybody's been saying how Acura doesn't have an electric plan.
No.
They
Yeah,
do.
heard that
In
every
fact,
single day.
trademark means they've been working on it. Honda Corporation has been working hard on it. They filed a patent filing for the ADX, which will be their all-new electric SUV. The SUV will be based on the HR Tech V, which they're developing for Honda. So no other details than this will be an HR-V with upgrade interior and with, as they put it, no details other than distinct exterior and interior decor that reflects the Acura brand.
So they're just looking for an overall hybrid to put in the line.
Yeah, they're going to change the badges and the body.
So it's going to be an MDX.
Yeah, no, it's going to be an HRV.
So they're going to scrub away some of the stuff of the MDX and arrive.
No,
at
they're
this.
making an all-new SUV for Acura and Honda.
I don't see
If you're
all
a regular
new.
person,
I don't see all new with Honda and Acura because all of their models just kind of look the same. And
no, that's that's the body and the badges.
okay. So,
Underneath the mechanics, it's a Honda, an HRV, which
All right.
they're developing now.
I will allow them to do their like I have any choice, but
allow them.
I will allow it.
Allow it in his infinite wisdom as a service advisor.
I will allow it.
you to do it.
No, but I will pass my judgment until I actually see what they're doing.
Yes. But let's see what Mazda's doing.
Absolutely.
This is known in the rest of the world as a Suzuki Alto. We will know it as Carol. Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
It's a weird color.
I like that color actually, the teal.
Because if you're
Kinda
looking,
cool.
if you're looking for a small, not small, tiny Mazda vehicle, there's not really any choices. There's the Miata, which is small. That's the size
Oh, yeah.
I'm used to driving.
That's
Instead
a
of this
Miata is smaller
gigantic-
than yours, though.
Yeah, the car I have now is a gigantic.
a
Feels
boat.
gigantic. To
Oh,
me.
that's a boat compared
It's
to the Miata.
massive. I got
Yeah.
like it is. But if you want a tiny vehicle, you can't. Up until now, where they're going to release the Mazda Carol. What a name!
It looks kind of, what is it, Mini Cooper?
Well, it has a 658cc engine, an inline 3, or you get a 657cc engine, with
Or a V8. No.
no, a mid-hybrid powertrain.
Oh, well, that's less dramatic, but still good.
Yes, the Suzuki Alto is on its 9th generation, yet it will be the first Mazda Carol.
Carol. I still can't get over that
Really?
name.
Really
This is the
small
Carol.
vehicles are, yeah, well, I guess the Alto was taken by Suzuki.
It looks like it
And you
wants to ask. It looks like it wants to speak to humanity.
And Suzuki doesn't exist in this country anymore.
Yeah.
The rest of the world already has it, and we don't have Suzuki. And it's a quality vehicle, I imagine, because they're on the 9th generation. If it wasn't quality and popular,
But do we
wouldn't
need
last.
it? Looking at
Yeah,
this
yeah,
vehicle,
we need it. It's
need
what
this?
everyone wants. We need this. We need this vehicle.
I mean,
We need it.
excuse me for being the pessimist,
Are those
but I
rims?
just
Yeah,
don't
they're
see
rims.
how we need this tiny vehicle.
It's a cute
taking
vehicle.
up our roads.
It's
Barely
a cute vehicle, and they're gonna.
They could barely keep the speed limit.
Right, they might change the engine. I'd like to hope. I don't have facts, but you're gonna get a Carol. It's a small vehicle, and I hope they're gonna Mazda-ize it. I guess.
I hope.
I was so positive up until now. You,
You held on to that.
Let's go ruin Fiat. What are the Italians doing? We're an international podcast.
We are. You really held on to that hope until the last moment.
That's because cars are international. Toyota is offering.
They're offing everybody.
Toyota offers another Corolla. This is the wrong story.
It is.
Hold on. Hold on. No, it is. No, it's right.
Oh, okay.
Toyota is offering a new story. No, this is the photo. Up is the official photo.
Oh, yeah.
I don't cover spy photos.
Oh.
This is the official photo that Toyota released on the Instagram. It's complete and utter shit. Let's look at that other one below, the one that has spy photo.
It looks like
from Motor
One Twitter post. So, I mean, I can't shit on it, but
the GR
it looks like a Toyota.
This Toyota is highly anticipated, I will have you know. Everyone is very excited in the Toyota world about the GR. I'll remind you about the Yaris Gr. Everyone was insanely excited about that one as well.
Yeah,
they love the
they
Yaris
love that.
Gr.
Yeah.
And they've teased several things already. They teased a transmission. They've also teased this as what they're calling aggressive styling. I can't tell.
I mean, that paint job is
there's
definitely
I
aggressive.
can't tell there's spy paint on it.
Yeah. No.
And they've also teased it's going to have, wait for it, a massive 3-cylinder engine.
Take that to the bank.
Yep.
I mean, a whole 3 cylinders.
3 whole cylinders. I'm excited, aren't you?
I mean,
that paint job, I imagine what are the other variants they're going to offer?
this isn't the car that you're going to see like in the next Fast and Furious. This is a car that is going to, it's going to take you to the grocery store reliably.
You mean Fast and Furious on the moon?
Exactly. It is not equipped for the moon.
Or did they already go to the moon? There's like 10 of them, right?
They're going on the 10th. They're going on the 10th.
Well, I watched the first one, and you're going to want to watch this next story.
Wow. Fiat.
Oh, do you remember Fiat? I do, because they have all new Fiat of Bath. You're not going to believe how many of these Fiats they're going to make to celebrate the 55th anniversary of the original Fiat Abarth 1000 SP. They're making a limited edition run. How many do you think they're making?
Maybe 1,000.
5.
Oh, wow. What?
5? That is 2 of them.
Shrink
That's 2 of them.
ourselves just to
They will be
appreciate
making
that.
5.
5. And they already
Thumb
made
and
2.
4 fingers. That's all they're making. They're making them. That's what they're making.
All right. I mean, now, appreciating both of these cars.
They're going to use the Alfa Romeo 4C Spider platform with the carbon fiber tub and the 1.4-liter turbocharged inline 4 that produces 237 horsepower, 6-speed dual clutch, transmission routing, power to the rear wheels for all 5 lucky contestants.
Okay.
I guess the one on the right in the last photo,
Ooh.
this is the one on the right is a
That's
new
that
one, and that's the old one.
Well, that's, I think
Because it's
this
smaller.
one
They don't make cars that small anymore.
is this one. Because look at that. That looks
It's
so
fantastic.
sexy.
It is a sexy looking car.
I don't even mind the...
Why wouldn't you make like 55 at least?
I don't even mind
I'm
the
never going to, granted, I'm never going to see it if you make 55 of them, but like, why are you only making 5?
I don't mind the spider eyes or the Homer Simpson speed holes in the front grille because that just looks attractive.
I like it. I wouldn't like the speed holes either way, you know.
Oh, no. But it just kind of has that squatty feel.
I think that's the original Fiat Abarth 1000. It had an a 1-liter inline 4
Oh.
engine that produced. Oh no, that's the copy on the right.
Yeah.
That's the new one, and the left is the original. Oh, see, that's what I thought.
Yeah. I mean, that looks speed race.
That one produces 105 horsepower. I'd love to see him in a race because the one on the right is so much bigger.
Well, you know, the one on the left is going to have check engine lights.
Yeah. Well, it's a Fiat, so
I mean, between the two,
they're
they do look
fantastic.
similar.
They are fantastic looking.
They actually stayed tried and true when they were designing this new one.
It
as
looks
opposed
like
to the
they
last
tried to stay as true as they could per the laws and regulations for cars.
one. And napping and
Because like
wine
those
and-
teeny tiny doors, that car could probably fit under some of those SUVs.
Oh yeah, 100%.
The tiny one, the old Fiat Abarth 1000.
Yeah, 100%.
So, what's Hyundai doing?
Hyundai.
So, when they make a new car, there's all this extra stuff that's left over. So, Hyundai decided that they're going to make something with all these extra parts. Because to get a car past all the various regulations, someone has to crash them, and there's extra parts laying around.
Yeah.
So they repurposed Ion 5s, the leftover parts, and they made an air purifier. Let's look at it below.
Sure.
Out of an Ion 5. Oh, can't have the sound.
Yeah, we don't need that. But
I don't. Yeah, they took it apart and they made an air purifier. I think it's a clever use of something that would be scrap otherwise.
pull out a fuse.
Pull out some fuses. I mean, it has a filter in it. So you
There
just
we
took
go.
the filter system out?
So you pull the fuse. We're looking at a whole bunch of suspension.
It is.
body
I think
components.
in this video, they don't cover how to turn
the shitty
your
Hyundai interior.
Icon on it.
It didn't actually show anything.
No. They've rebirthed
It showed the car,
Yeah.
which, I mean, it has a shitty interior, but that's true for Hyundai. And, I mean, it looks nice on the outside. Very
this is a
simplistic
very
exterior.
long video.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They took it apart and made an air purifier.
Literally, look at all that. They took the whole fucking thing apart. Skip
We don't
ahead
have to.
again.
We don't have to watch.
Oh,
the
and then this
video.
is the air purifier. That
And they made an air purifier. They're probably not going to sell it, but they made one out of a
LED tail lamps on it. Oh,
cool.
yeah. That's really cool.
That's pretty awesome.
It really is.
So big shout out to Hyundai.
For something they may never
job.
actually release.
It is very clever, and it's great
Yeah, man.
advertising because we're talking about them.
Absolutely. I like the taillights. I will say that about the air purifier. Not many air purifiers add taillights.
Yeah, the air purifier I have here doesn't have taillights. But
Wouldn't it be cooler if it did?
what is Jeep, Dodge, Ram, Fiat, and Alfa doing for your
That
safety?
is a very confusing question.
It is a confusing question, but you know what's not confusing? Sirens.
Well, no. Sirens are a constant when you're in Delco. But
That photo right there, that's what we
Yeah.
want. That's not
That's
an
it.
advertisement. That's what's going to show up on your Jeep, Ram, Dodge, Fiat, and Alfa. You're going to get an over-the-air update that will let you know when there's emergency vehicles approaching.
that's kind of cool.
That's awesome. I thought
Yeah.
that was really cool.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't love to have that? So you don't
Instead
have
of
to,
a fucking Amber Alert on your phone, get the fuck out of my way.
instead of guessing.
Yeah.
And they offer a statistic. There is about 63 U.S. first responders killed last year, reported by the Emergency Responder Safety Institute.
Look, man, if this will actually help prevent against that, because a lot of drivers are crazy dickheads. And especially when it comes to first responders like ambulances and fire engines and shit like that, people don't know how to react when they see them in the rear view. It almost needs to be a different PSA.
Well, it just sort of tells you that it's approaching. I like that. It's nice to have
Having
something that pops
the
up.
warning,
and lets
and especially
you know.
in the age of CarPlay and Android,
Yeah,
to where
one's-
it's interfacing with your car, you can have this. Hey, somebody's approaching your rear end.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let me go get over to the other side. It makes everything one, like we were talking about last week, the swarm technology. This is one step to where everybody will realize, oh shit, there's an emergency vehicle. I got to get over.
Mhm. Well, this is coming to you, and it's free. Well, what also is free is Citroen. Not really.
Like all of them?
Just a photo. You may
Oh.
look at a photo for free. This photo right here, they're highlighting independent artist Carlo Munzo.
Okay.
And Carlo Munzo has this car. They asked, what would a Citroen look like in the year 2040? And this is one of their answers. I think it looks awesome.
I think
It
it's
does look-
accurate.
It looks like a car from the future. It looks like something
like
we'll
a
see
Citroen from the future.
in the next 5 years.
Yeah. Oh, 5 to 10
maybe-
years easily.
Yeah, maybe 10.
Yeah. No, stretch that out to 10, and I'll believe that because that looks like a Citroen with an ad going away. But very slick looking. Oh, fuck your ads. God damn, you all. Anyway, I'll sit on the words. But it did look like a Citroen. That
It's a fantastic looking
was
car.
very fine and crafty looking. But
What are they crafting over at Nissan? Back.
oh no, hang on. Back to the Citroen and Nissan.
Nissan does have a few cars, and they do have people who like to tune their cars. So, from the
Yeah.
tuning division of Nissan, AUTech, which is what you'd regularly know them if you're a tuner, they're working on a 600 horsepower 2021 GTR Nismo version.
Ooh.
Although it should probably be 2022. But whatever.
Yeah.
They're just starting this division, and generally up until this point, they've only worked with racing class cars. Stuff like Skylines, Fairladies, Zs, stuff like that. But
Sexy motherfuckers.
yes, for all you tuners that love to tune your Nissan, they're thinking of you. They're just starting up. They did tune, this team did tune it with several other tuners, independent tuners, I guess.
Yeah.
They made the 370Z Nismo version.
How about that fucking limousine bus looking John right there?
Yeah,
right
we
in
covered
right next
that.
to the Skyline. That
I
looks
think we-
fucking dope.
Several companies have something like that, two or
Yeah,
three.
but that one, it's almost like Star Trek shuttle, like
Mhm.
swooping on the body lines. And then you got the Juke right next to it, but fuck that thing.
Well, they say that Nismo Motorsport, through Nismo Motorsport, they plan on enhancing driving pleasure in the spirit of the challenge in Nissan cars. Oh boy, did I find it challenging.
Giggity.
Especially that transmission. Hopefully you won't have those problems in these and they've solved it. But Nissan wants to really shout out to their fan base and make a tuning, beef up their tuner section
Okay.
that they're going to start. It's nice to see them do something different and reach out to the tuning community.
Hey, man, when your 5-year-old wants to start a stamp collection, you just let him start.
Of course. But in this next story, what if you've wanted to import, say, an Alfa Romeo 156? You couldn't. But now, these are photos.
I would say
Photo
for good
gallery.
reason.
Photo gallery. There we go. Now, they just passed some rules where you can import these vehicles. If you've always wanted to import an Alfa Romeo 156, you can. This year it turns 25. It has 189 horsepower and a 2.5 liter V6.
Nice.
Couldn't be imported until now. It could be your dream car.
Very nice, like sky blue color. Not a bad
It
piece.
Probably
not a bad
comes in-
look.
It's not a bad shape, but you know, let's see what we got next.
Almost has like that Citroen notch at the front grill.
That's an Alpha. That
whatever.
triangle in the front. Alfa.
BMW.
If you've always wanted a BMW M Roadster, they did drop it in the early 2000s. And now you can import the BMW nose car. The non-convertible version looks like a nose.
I mean, I still would not mind.
I had a boss who had one in the early 2000s, and it looked like a big, ugly nose.
I mean, but still, it probably handled like a dream.
Oh, yeah, but fantastic. But it was a stick, and it was a clutch, and I couldn't drive it.
Oh, I can. I love those. I love these cars.
But
it's just a driver's car.
the next photo, you might have always wanted a Ford Falcon GT 30th Anniversary Edition.
I mean, why not?
Originally produced by the Australian division of Ford, you can import it today. Specifically, they said the 30th Anniversary Edition. If you're a Falcon owner.
I mean,
It's not the best looking car, I guess.
it's not.
It's kind of
I
ugly
mean,
to me.
I would almost see it on like a Saints Row game.
Yeah, yeah.
I could
With a
see
bunch of
that.
stuff you can.
You can customize.
What's that thing
it.
in the center of the hood there?
It's their attempt at trying to look like a hood scoop and be useful, but it doesn't do anything.
Let's go on to the next photo because it's the Ford Puma.
Wow.
Wow, the Ford Puma used from 1997 to 2001. They've also slapped the Puma name on a few other things as well. No squeaky wheels here with 1.7 inline 4 producing 123 horses. You can stable them up wherever you park your car when you import this Ford Puma.
This image of this car, which it looks like straight out of a David Hasselhoff 90s commercial.
Puma. That reminds me of, what was it? It was Mercury had the, did they have the Puma? No, they had the Cougar.
Mercury Cougar, yeah. Which
They had the
were
Cougar. That reminds me.
atrocious to
Yeah,
work
they were.
on. Oh my God, they were a pain in the dick.
Yeah. Let's go back to Australia with this next
Please.
one. If you've always wanted to have something from the land down under, you could have this Holden Commode SS.
I would imagine a
Commodore, not Commode.
marrying
Commodore.
an Australian woman would be easier than dealing with this.
It's not the Australian Commode, it's the Australian Commodore.
Oh, well then it's probably better.
Because it's the Commodore and not the Australian toilet. It was made from 2013 to 2017 with a 3-liter V6 or a 262 horsepower 5-liter V8.
Well, when you
make the right selection.
when you live in the shifting global mass that is the world's toilet, you have to have something fast to drive.
Australia's not that bad. It's a nice place.
Everything wants to kill you.
It doesn't make it a toilet. Let's move on to the next one because this one we've heard a lot about. You can now import a Honda Civic Type R specifically from the year 1997.
It's a popular year. That's a
1.6
very
liter
nice.
inline 4, 182 horsepower.
Yeah, that's a very popular bubble.
And now you may legally import it.
Legally
Yes.
or legally register it.
Up next, we have a Mercedes A-Class. We can move on.
Is it weird that I really like that color purple? I mean, I
You
don't
don't
mind
normally-
the car
you don't-
because of the color purple.
It's an ugly, it's a short little whatever, but
It looks like a small cheese wedge, but
it's a tiny little
a
Mercedes.
purple cheese
Moving
wedge. Yeah.
Unless we have the Mitsubishi Pejero Evolution. This was designed to win the amazing Dakar Rally in the T2, but they couldn't quite. They never entered, so they only made road cars.
Pejero, Perjangers, Pejang. We need this as our Perjanger mobile.
Yeah, well, you can now
If it
import
lasted
it.
Dakar,
No.
it should be
It
a
didn't.
thing.
No. It never raced Dakar. They designed it to win. It didn't win.
Oh,
They designed it to win. And you
So a
could
lot like this
import it.
podcast network, we designed it to win, but it never really did.
Well, you will win if you go over to our podcast website at PJANDWH. Click on the Contact Us. Contact us. I'd love to hear from you. Like the show, love the show, hate the show. Question, comments, observations below.
Existential questions, add them in.
If it's automotive, I guess. Otherwise, it goes.
What would be an existential?
It goes to the other
automotive question.
3 cylinders or 4? I don't know. Anyway, you tell us your existential automotive questions right here. Can't wait to hear from you.
And of course, it does not matter if you have an existential Mercedes or a Citroen. Nothing rolls without Lugnutz. We'll see you next week, gang. Until then, drive on! An existential crisis of the mind. That was fantastic.
Why are you in our dealership today? I'm having an existential car crisis.
Why are any of us here?
Automotively, I'm just in crisis. Existentially, I can't handle myself. I need you to help me, salesman, with my existential car crisis. I got something for you. This.
Listen, guy, I'm having an existential crisis myself.
Solve all your existential car crises at pjandwh.com. Click on the Contact Us section and tell us your existential car crisis.
Drive on Lugnutz.
Drive on, gang. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Existentially fine.
Play on Perjangers. That was a good segue. Our Island Kelly. Drive on Lugnutz.